Hi, today I'm doing a quick video on saving your presets for Affinity Designer using the F170 on a Mac. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Print. And by the way, when you're in Printer, make sure that you don't have more than one F170 or F100. That creates a problem because the drivers go in one printer and not the other, so I always make sure we don't have them. Mine I renamed it right away to Epson F170 Sublimation, so I know I'm using the right printer, and that printer has the drivers. So we're going to set it to that, and let's just go to our drivers, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So you're going to go to System Preferences, Printers and Scanners, and here you see I renamed it. So there's really only one printer. I renamed it as, I'm going to go to open it, oops, excuse me, Option and Supplies, and here's where you rename it. So you're going to go to Option and Supplies, and this is where I renamed it. Never use the generic printer features either. Also to know, if you do have the drivers, you will have this option. If you don't have the drivers, you won't see these options. So I always keep bidirectional printing off and these three on. So going back to there, and you can see, if you don't see, if you highlight this and you don't see the Options tab, you don't have the drivers. Okay, so let's get back to this. I've renamed the correct printer, so I know I'm going to use the F170 Sublimation. Range and scale, entire document, fit type, I always do fit to printable, orientations automatic. Next, document layout, single. Bleed marks, I do nothing. Layout, I do nothing. Color matching. You want to make sure you have color sync and the Epson S500 textile. Oh, not the 500, but the 100. I have lots of printers. Do not use the rigid. It has terrible color settings. I've ended up using textile in almost everything I print, including tumblers, glass, hard surfaces. I use this for everything. All right, next on your drop down is paper handling. Everything stays the same. Print settings. Again, this has to match. You have to have it on textile. Print quality should be fine. Mirror image. That's your print settings. Supply levels, we do nothing. Now that you have them all, you go to presets and say save current setting as a preset. So this one, and it's only going to be for this printer, it's going to be for letter size. Letter size sublimation. And then you hit OK. So that's going to be your preset. And then you'll hit print. So now let's cancel this and go back to this. We don't want you. Bring this back up. Okay. So when you're going to go to print, now that you've saved it, you're going to go to print. You're going to pick the printer you named. Your preset is going to be letters, well, whatever you've named it. So now I bet you if you go back and look at the settings, like color matching, it'll all be there. Your print settings, they'll all be there. You don't have to worry about it changing by itself, because it does. I've seen it. Also, when you go to print, you want to make sure that you have the correct printer settings. No, that's where we go to. Nope. Okay. All right, so this is all here now. That's all you have to do for the F170 or a Mac. And that's it.